What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. And if you've yet to hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do that. Alright, so today we are taking a look at an auditor that we have seen before on this channel. This is the same auditor that decided to ask the question why he stopped when he obviously waved the cop down and was complaining about it, and also was asking about if the some officers were friends with mayors that, you know, make drugs and get the police to hang out, hand them out. Well, in this one, he decides he sees an officer just kind of hanging out in the church in the middle of the day. So, of course, why not go see what is exactly going on, right? Well, let's go ahead and see how everything happens.
How are you today, ma'am?
Good.
What brings you here today?
I'm on my lunch break.
Okay.
Can I help you with something?
Well, do you normally take a lunch break here?
No. I'm sorry. What's your name?
I didn't give it.
Hang on just a second.
Okay.
I don't think you're
If I'm disrupting you,
Can you show me out with the subject at Case Hill Small House 107513? I'm just taking my lunch break. Can I help you with something?
oh, well, I mean, I just saw you sitting here, and you wouldn't happen to have an ID I could see, would you?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Look at my name badge.
Okay. Could you pronounce your name for me?
It's Officer Bowman.
And do you have an ID number?
No, I don't have an ID number.
You don't? Well, what separates you from all the other Officer Bowmans?
Can I just ask you why you're asking me a bunch of questions?
I'm.
You're making me really
I'd rather.
nervous how you're kind of walking around with your hands in your pockets. Like
Okay,
that.
I can take my hands out of it if that would make you, So I see, it says 119 right there. Is that
That's my badge number.
okay? So like an ID number.
Okay. Can I grab my mask really quick?
Sure. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away. Give you a proper space.
Okay. Did you need help with something? Because if you don't
No.
mind, I'd like to take my lunch break.
Okay, yeah. I'll allow you to continue and take your lunch. You didn't call anybody else, did you?
Why do you need to know that, sir?
Because you got on your radio, and
Yeah.
like if you called somebody else, I'd rather not like run from the police, like.
No, you're fine.
So,
I mean,
so
if
you
don't
didn't
need
call anybody
If
else?
you don't need any help from me, you're not detained or anything. But
Well, I'm aware of that. Yeah, I'm completely aware of what happened, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
need anything from me?
Well, I mean, I need to know if you called, somebody else or to come here.
We always have a vacuum unit that comes
Okay.
in and assists us.
So you actually did call somebody else. So I should probably stay here and maybe wait for them and not run from the police.
No, you don't have to stay here. It's just to assist me. I mean,
Okay.
you're the one that walked up to me and asked me for assistance. So
No,
if
I
you don't
didn't
need
ask you for
anything, then
assistance
there's
at all.
no
I
need
asked
for
you to
wait.
see your ID. I just find it a little suspicious that, you're parked here, dressed as you are in this particular vehicle, and there's nobody else around, and you're at a closed church. So I just thought it was a little suspicious,
Okay. So you don't need anything?
Well, is there any way that you could let me see inside of your vehicle?
No,
You
you cannot
know.
see inside my vehicle.
Is that
That's
like
a
a,
safety
is that,
issue.
it is? Okay.
it is.
I just wonder if you have anything illegal, like any drugs or weapons or anything like that. Any alcohol, anything?
What is your name?
I didn't give it.
Okay. So why am I being subjected to all of these questions?
Oh, like I told you, I find it kind of suspicious, know,
Okay.
that you unaffiliated with this church or parked here in the car
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
taking my
are
lunch break.
wearing, the clothes that you're wearing. It's just kind of suspicious. And,
Okay.
I just wondered if, if I could see inside your vehicle and,
Absolutely not. No, you cannot.
Okay. Is that like
So
a
you don't need
policy or,
anything- You don't need anything from me?
no, ma'am.
Okay, you have a good day. Thank you.
Is that like a policy that I can't see inside your vehicle?
On duty today, so I don't know which one will be calling you.
Okay, could I get could I get all of their names and badge numbers?
Okay, the first, I have Sergeant Perry.
Can you spell that, please?
Perry.
Okay.
Badge number 201.
Okay.
I have Sergeant Myrick, Myrick.
Okay.
Badge number 151.
Okay. And the third?
And I have Sergeant Kiefer, Keffer.
Okay.
Badge number 169.
And so what do you think about the police department giving afraid people guns and cars and tasers?
Sir, I can't speak to any of that. I'm not, I can take your name and number and have a sergeant call you.
What do you think about the police department giving afraid people guns and cars and tasers?
Sir, I can't speak to any of that. I'm not, I can take your name and number and have a sergeant call you.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. But I sure appreciate it. I just, is there anybody, that's available that could answer a question about why the city of Bowling Green is giving people that are afraid guns?
I can't speak to that. I can, once this again, I can take your name and number and have a sergeant give you a call.
Okay. Well, I sure thank you so much for your time. Have a good evening, ma'am.
You as well.
Well, there you go for answers.
So there you go. He decided to stop. The officer was having lunch. And he wanted to know why she was there having lunch. Was she there before? As you know, she go there regularly. No, of course not. She never knows where she's really going to be at a given time being a police officer. They don't really have a set time for lunch. They don't have a set time for anything. Whenever they have downtime and whatever area they're in, it's usually when they have it. And here's the thing. Where does he expect them to have lunch? It's not like they have a designated lunchroom like you would have in a regular 9-to-5 job, right? Okay, so... And then he starts asking, to see inside the car and all this. And then he wants to know why she seems scared. I don't really think she seemed very scared. She was definitely paying attention to her surroundings. And let's take a couple things into account here. His pattern of speech. He was stuttering a lot. You could tell he was nervous. He was walking around. He had hands in his pocket. Now, again, like we all know, none of those are a crime, and he was never suspected of committing a crime. He was never detained, nothing like that. In fact, he approached her, right? And with all of these things added together, she's going to be a little wary. Maybe she's a little wary of the situation. Is it warranted? Some people might say yes, some people might say no. But she didn't really do anything to put anyone's life in danger. He assumed. He does a lot of assuming in these videos. Okay, so then after that, not being satisfied, he decides to call the department and ask, why are they giving badges and all this crap to people that are scared? Proceeds to ask the same question, if you watch the whole video, about 3-4 times. The lady obviously says, she can't tell him, but hey, look, if you really want to talk to someone about this, I will get you in touch with someone. We will have a sergeant call you back, and he'll be able to answer all of your questions. Of course, that's not what he wants. He's not really interested in changing anything. It wasn't really a big concern of his because he didn't give any information to be contacted so that he could actually get to the bottom of this. But then he comes over, oh, there's the answers. Well, they gave you a way for you to get some answers and you declined. That's not their fault that the sergeant isn't there at your every beck and call. They have a job to do as well. All right, guys, let me know. What did you think of this video? What did you think? How did the auditor do? How did the dispatcher do? How did the lady officer do? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you again on another video. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?